Appears to be working so far. For some reason yesterday Twitch was just disconnecting me constantly. So I really hope I can just stay connected, do my thing, you know. We're doing Tech Doctor today. Good morning to everybody, by the way, and Happy New Year. But yeah, we're doing Deck Doctor today, so feel free to donate with your deck links or subscribe and then link them in the chat. And you can get the Doctor in your decks for the new season, for that ladder climb. Should be pretty sweet. Hey, what's up, Miss Inyo and Firestorm? Alright, I'm gonna just play a Priest game while I wait. I want to get Golden Priest. I'm like so close. What up, everybody? Shaman's a good matchup. Turns out people playing Cancer on the very first day. They're starting the new year right. Just pure Cancer. Every time. I could see keeping Alkani just for like Alkani's Circle. Just in case I draw a Circle, it's not dead now. No, I just draw the other Alkani. Too greedy. Happy New Year, everybody. Already top 10 in A, you know. Did the title not update? Whoops. It should be saying Deck Doctor. You might got a refreshed page. I guess we'll just get this guy out pronto. Try and heal it and stuff. Nah, we're on NA right now. Deck list? I'm just playing a generic Priest deck while I wait for Doctor in people's decks. I guess if no one ever submits anything, I'll just be grinding Priest. And we got some good RNG on that Crackle. It's probably worth, actually. Like, we have Alkani, but I don't know, 2 5s are pretty sweet. Like, he has to, like, lava burst it. Three. God, we're the best. Alright, I don't want to get a 3-5 out there. I want to just heal this guy and get a Wild Parameter out there. How do you submit a deck to Deck Doctor? You type the ! Deck Doctor command and it tells you, but I'll just say it. What you do is you either donate $10 and link the deck list in there, or you subscribe and then just link the deck list in chat. And then I will build the deck list, say some things about it while I build it, and then play a game on ladder with it, and then say the changes that I would make to that deck list if I were trying to hit Legend with it. Hopefully he doesn't have Elemental Destruction in his deck. As long as he doesn't have that, I think we're good. Unstoppable. Happy New Year's, Molteron. This guy runs Fire Elementals. Oh, good thing we run Shadow or Death, huh? Actually, we can't even do anything behind Shadow or Death besides heal, so I think we just Entomb. It's either Entomb or just like Cabal Ignore, and I'd rather Entomb, I think. And kill this guy, go face. Otherwise, like, we death and we're not really using our mana to do anything besides like pinging this for 2 and trading into it, which doesn't seem to matter. It's not like it's gonna grow. What up, Polo Kale? How's it going, man? I guess we'll just entomb this one too. That one we could have developed the museum curator instead of entombing. But I don't know, I kind of like having 2 fire elementals, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good card. I'd run it in priest. Where have I been? I streamed the last 2 days, man. I've been here. Where have you been? Before that, I was in China. And I never want to go back. Well, I say I never want to go back, and then next year they're going to announce WCA in China with an even bigger prize pool, and I'm going to be looking at that 250K, and I'm going to be like, fuck, I'm going to China. But I really don't want to, but it's a trap. They get you every time. So, I don't know, man. And then I'm going to get sick again, and I'll be sick for another month every time. They're clever, man. Man, he's not even died a light bomb. That thing probably should die. We use both our Alkanize, now we draw our Flash Heals, but that's okay in this matchup because like Flash Healing is pretty good for just healing. What's on your forehead and what happened in China? What the hell's on my forehead? Let me look. I don't see anything on my forehead. Like skin? I don't know. What happened in China? There was a tournament in China. It was WCA, which is technically a world championship class tournament. So I got second in it, almost won my second Hearthstone World Championship, but not quite. We had multiple million views in China. Not that that matters, but that would have been cool to win. Turns out I suck. Alright. I don't know, he's got like 1 card, so I figured clearing's probably okay. Seems like your forehead has a deep wrinkle across it. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm ugly. It's a birth defect I'm blessed with. It's just not really a birth defect. I don't know. Is ugly a birth defect? I don't know. Maybe. I'm sorry. Is that hurting your viewership experience? Should I just put a bag over my head? Would that make it better for you? Is that what you want? Come on, Twitch chat. It's the first day of New Year. The first day of the new year. And a guy's in chat just being like, I can't watch your stream because you got a giant wrinkle across your face. I don't know. Like I'm supposed to just be like, oh yeah, okay, let me just wipe the wrinkles off my face. I'm sorry. I thought you guys would like that. I drew them on and like figured you guys want to watch grandpas play Hearthstone. I thought that was your thing. But I guess not. Why do you have heals in your aggro shaman? Oh wait, this isn't aggro shaman, he's got fire elementals. Shows how much I've been paying attention. Masan yourself? Turn yourself into a wolf? Alright, we're gonna hold this back so we can make sure we guarantee value out of it so we can't just snipe it with something. Are there VODs of the tournament? They're on like the Chinese streaming website, which I don't recall what it is. All I know is my team tried to watch me play and they struggled a lot to try and find the games. It was very difficult. So I'm not really sure how you would be able to find it. Alright, let's start with this, I guess. Ooh. Let's get this thingy. I've never actually played this card ever. This is like the first time. What rank did I end up at? I don't know. I didn't play all night. I was doing New Year's stuff. And by New Year's stuff, I mean like nerdy computer game stuff. But not Hearthstone. Drew last. That's probably a mistake. Okay. What up, One Love 2012? How's it going, man? Can we expect an ATL Season 2 with me in it? If they have ATL Season 2 and I'm not on Team Archon for it, and they're just like, yeah, we're going to replace you and we're just going to go with Zalay, Orange, and Amnesiac, and they're just like, yeah, Firebat, you can sit the bench on this one, then I would be thoroughly upset. But, so yeah, I think I'll be in ATL Season 2. Whenever it happens. But you never know, I guess. Happy New Year's, B Gold T. Wow. You jinxed it, now you'll be skamazed. Ah, well, we all knew we were getting skamazed at some point. Might as well be then, you know? Alright. Oh god, this game's gonna go on forever. Why'd I have Fire Elemental in my chat? Or in my deck? Dude, Fire Elemental is just a really good card. Why wouldn't you play it in Priest? I think it just fits the theme of the deck. You want to try and remove all your opponent's minions, really develop a board, does both of those things. Just great mid-range presence, which Priest is really lacking, so of course you throw in the double Fire Elemental. Music? I don't want to do music because once we start deck doctoring, I want to be able to upload the VODs to YouTube because I think they're pretty cool, and the YouTube community really likes deck doctor VODs. They like reviewing deck lists and stuff like that, I don't know. And they all get muted from the music, so if we ever get a deck doctor thing going, then it'll be good to have it muted. But otherwise, I'd be rocking some terrible music for you. Shredder fits my curve, but Sky Golem's really fun against Control Warrior. But I guess I'll just go Shredder. They're both pretty good. So we got a sick curve. You can get the 4 into the 5 and then just rip Fire Elemental. Why not just play music and record the audio separately? I don't know how to do that, and just not playing music was a really good solution to my problems. So I took the easy road, man. Is the deck doctor command even working so people know what to do? It might be one word is what might be the thing. There we go. It's one word, guys. Sorry. Why not just play music yourself? I am playing music myself. Oh, you're talking to the guys in chat. Yeah, they could do that too. It's pretty fun. I recommend it. I don't want a Harrison Jones or War Axe, especially in the face of a piloted Shredder that's just going to kill my Harry Bay. So I think I'm going to just Belcher and Owl the face. Hoot hoot. Play some music that won't get muted. Yeah, I don't have that set up yet, but that might be a good idea for the future. But I don't want to like stop the stream, figure that out, and then go back to streaming. Because I'm in a mood to play some Hearthstone, man. Bye, little owl. Well, I really don't want to light bomb this because then we don't have an answer to patrons. But that guy's big, and he will kill me. And we have a Harrison Jones to kill Despite to kind of stop patrons from going kind of super out of control. So I'm gonna lean on that. Because we can't let the frothing kill us. Because then we'll be dead. And that's a promise. Alright, now he's trying to do the thing with the patrons and stuff. So now we Harrison Jones. Alright. And I want to heal this guy up so he doesn't die to the 3-1 on board. I don't know, Crows. The whole idea is I just want to get more subs, so I want to make it more beneficial for people to subscribe than to donate, so we can build the community, get more people in the stream hanging out, and I can have more friends and stuff. It's because I'm lonely, bro. Alright, let's just kill all that. Do I want to heal this? Probably. He's used 2 War X's, but I mean, like, healing myself for 2 probably doesn't help me anywhere along this game, so might as well just heal Harrison Jones. He patroned really, like, casually, like, he didn't think too hard about it. He might have another patron in his hand. This is kind of what I'm feeling out of that. Oh, jeez. Well, at least we can just Alchemy burn that. So we're gonna Alchemy, Flash Heal, and then what? Heal, so let's heal ourselves first. I think we just play this guy out there, because why not? What do you think about Mallylock? I love Mallylock. It's probably my second favorite deck right now. Is the only deck last season... Well, that and Druid were the only decks last season I was able to hit #1 Legend with, and I was trying to play all 9 classes. So it's my favorite version of Warlock currently. I've played Reno Lock, Zoolock, Mallylock, and yeah, I like Mally a lot. Let's deny the card draw, kill that guy, kill that guy, and just go face. He doesn't have Grom, so he can't even like burst me, so I'm just gonna establish a board and kind of chill. The card draw really helps too with the double circles, and oh, he's dead. Huzzah. What deck did you play for top 10 NA? Druid. But I didn't finish top 10 NA. I didn't play any of the last season. So I went from top 10 to, I think, like mid-40s by the end without playing. So the last day, a lot of people were climbing. That's just sort of how ladder works because it's a terrible busted system. But basically, no matter what rank you are, you have to play on the last day. 100% of the time. Even if you're #1 Legend, you'll fall to like 40 to 50 on the last day if you don't play any games. It's real great. Even if you were like 50 wins and 0 losses at #1, you would still fall to the mid-40s, just by the way how the ladder system works. It's pretty trash. So if you want to grind for ladder points for World Championships, you got to make sure that every single 31st of every single month, you are absolutely free. Otherwise, you got no shot. So if you have like a job or like responsibilities or anything, you're fucked. Because I don't. Alright. Mm. 31st of February. I just meant like last day of every month. Alright, let's take the 3-drop, man. Fits a curve. Real good against Murloc Paladin. this card good? I guess he's using it in like a bad OTK composition thing. I don't know. Not a fan. He's just playing every Murloc is what he's doing. Okay. It's good now. It's a 3-2. I guess we'll play this. Contest the board, not bad. Can buff our Alkani after the Alkani circle next turn to try and clean up the Murlocs. What up, Gara? How's it going, man? How you doing? What's my favorite deck? Rodrigo Palladini. My favorite deck is Druid. Not because it's fun, but because it's busted, and I played it a lot lately. In China, I played it every day for like 10 hours, and then I took #1 legend with it while I was in China, and then I proceeded to win 60 grand off the back of mainly just Druid in China. So I was really happy with how Druid went for me lately. So, like, it's been doing the most work for me lately, so it's my favorite, basically. The other decks, man, like, what have they done for me lately? Tried to play Priest in a tournament 3 times, lost every time with it. Just got dumpstered on by aggro, and is like, Priest, you're supposed to beat aggro, what are you doing? And I was trying to play Dragon Priest, and the Dragons were just like, nah, we're hiding in the bottom 8, man. All 8 of us. Never drew any dragons, sitting there with double Blackwing Corruptor in my hand, can't do shit. Hearthstone, man. I guess we want Belchers against Murloc Paladin. Rank 1 in China server. No, I was in China playing on the North American server, and I hit rank 1, but that was in the middle of the month and no one cares about it. That's why I didn't, like, post on Twitter or anything, because, like, mid-season rank 1 is, like, not even an achievement. I don't know. We can clear the whole board here. We can play Belcher. I don't mind Belcher and just clear that. Save Holy Nova for when we got a bigger board. We could also do some sort of like Alkani play, but that seems wasteful. There's the Holy Nova clear, but then we develop nothing. I think developing a 3-5 is better than having an empty board, because he has a 1-1 and a 3-4, which is about a 3-5, but our 3-5 has taunt and summons a 1-2. So we're technically like a 1-2 ahead on board if I play the 3-5 and then kill his 3-3. Whereas Holy Nova would leave the board even, because we'd both have nothing. So now we're a slime ahead, because like you add the stats. Well, I guess his is a 4-5, but you get it. Do I prefer mid druid over aggro druid? I don't know. They're both really good, but like aggro druid's one of those weird decks where sometimes in the meta it's like the absolute nuts, and that's when no one has an answer to Fel Reaver, and then people figure it out and put answers to Fel Reaver in their decks, and then it becomes a lot less good. So it kind of like cycles wherever it's good or not, and then mid-range druid's just good all the fucking time. So I'm more of a fan of mid-range druid. But I do like aggro druid a lot, especially when it's on those heater moments when it's just insane. Why do I not use golden cards? Because I don't own any of them. So I'm not a role player. Nah, I'm still trying to earn all of the basic set. I don't like buying card packs, so I've only bought like a few. I used to like Arena and Quest. Like I'd wake up every day at like 3 a.m. to re-roll my quests to try and get the ones for 100 gold. Back when that bug still existed. And I'd play Arena. That was my favorite vape flavor. This is gonna sound really weird, but I like getting pink lemonade and cinnamon and then mixing them together. I don't know. Cinnamon by itself like burns after a little while, and the pink lemonade with it balances it out and still tastes good. Okay. I guess I can just ping this off. It's like kind of scary because if he has second true silver, he can take care of my Alkani, and then the circle's pretty limp in my hand. And nobody likes limp circles. I could just Deathlord and heal my face. It's like a lot slower on the board, but it sets up for a good Holy Nova maybe. Sure, we'll try it. Do I want to commit the Northshire? I think I want to wait until guaranteed value. Yeah, I told you guys this is gonna sound gross, man. What are my headphones? Fnatic Gaming Gear, man. Check them out. They make great headphones, keyboards, mouse, just general products used by pro players like myself, all of Team Archon, Team Fnatic, obviously, because it's Fnatic Gaming Gear. Great products. Check them out. There's links and stuff. It's probably mislabeled and mistyped, but they're probably there. If you look hard enough, you can Google them and stuff. It's great. Gaming Gear. Gear for gamers like me and like you. I chat though. Alright, let's do this and then draw some cards. Power draw. I don't know if it's worth the Holy Nova, but we get 2 cards, so I think it's good enough. These cards are sweet, and our hand was pretty jank. Alright, where's my Entomb? Alright, drawing for Entomb. I don't know, fuck it. Let's just Death Harrison Jones. It's way better. Yeah, I do want a Tyrion, though, but you can't always get what you want for Christmas. Is this worth committing? Nah, I'll save it for the burst. We got Alkanite Circle Flash Heals, so we got 10, 11, 12 bursts right now. 12, 19, 20. We're 1 off lethal. Bummer. He's about to lay in hands anyway. Okay. Is Control Warrior good in the current meta? I don't know. I haven't played it since Patron's just so good. I don't really want to commit a lot to the board because I feel like there's going to be an Equality Consecrate coming. So I think I'm going to just Justicar 3, 6, 9. If I Justicar, I can draw, so it's good. So then we'll draw 1. Alright, now he's going to Equality Consecrate. And we have 10, 14 out of hand. What's up, NY Tamar? How's it going, man? If I ever tried to play bridge, I've walked across a bridge before. I've never played the game bridge. I didn't actually play like any card games until Hearthstone. I'm a card newbie. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 plus 14, 23. Never lucky. We draw way too many cards right now. So we need to empty our hand a little bit. Alright. This wants to die. Alright, we'll just get rid of this guy so we draw less cards. Bump this guy in here. Now we just draw 1 card, so it just cycles. So that's fine. So we'll do that. There we go. We can finally find our Entombs. 9 cards left. We're looking for the other Flash Shield to get up to 19 burst. Do you think Hearthstone is an esport to be taken seriously? What decides an esport is the real question we got to be asking ourselves there. Is it the level of competition inherently in the game? Or is it just people watching it? Because it's not an esport if nobody watches it. There's plenty of high skill games out there that aren't considered esports just because nobody fucking watches it, so I think that's the most important factor, and I think as long as there's people watching it, you can call it an esport because there's a whole business and an industry behind it. So yeah, I'd call Hearthstone an esport. Alright, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23. Thoughts on Control Warrior right now. It takes a really long time to play per game, so I wouldn't suggest doing it in the beginning of the season, but Fibonacci hit #1 legend at the end of the season with Control Warrior with tournament medics in it. So there's that. So maybe it's insane. Alright, let's stop buttering my butt for a second. What is the current state of Hunter? I prefer faster Hunters. Like if you Google the Stansifka Hunter list that he used in Starladder, I've been liking those sort of hybrid builds. Eokin, I don't know. There's too many syllables that are different next to each other. My opponent has words. This isn't fair. What's up, dude? Welcome to the Bat Team thing, Cave. I appreciate you subscribing. Your support's very welcome. Feel free to link me a deck list now in the chat, and I will get to doctoring it so we can quit playing Priest, Resident Sleeper, and get on to playing whatever cool deck that you made. Unless it's Priest, then I guess we're back to playing Priest, so... But yeah, feel free to link the deck. I'm excited to see it, man. And we can get to try and doctoring it. Make sure you get a cool deck to hit that legendary status. We'll take you all the way there. We're not going to tempo storm it. But no, we are only playing one game. So it's up to you if it gets tempo stormed or not. I guess I'm just throwing all my crap out there. Alright, we got the deck list. EO sign. I can't read. Oh, it is Priest. I'm sorry I'm disabled. Alright, we got a Priest deck. It's a Reno Priest deck. Alright, that's some hype. Let's play some Reno Priest. Actually, when I was in China for WCA, this is a Reno Shadowform Priest, by the way. It's going deep. Chalky was playing, it's a Reno Shadowform Dragon Priest, so it's going even deeper. But Chalky in WCA was trying to convince me to bring Reno Priest to WCA, and was practicing a lot of Reno Priest while we were there. I didn't bring Reno Priest, but Chalky almost did. He didn't end up bringing it either. But he played it a lot. Good old Reno Priest. How many cards should I draw? I could just play this, or I could draw like a boatload of cards. I could like hit this and then circle. I could just hit it and heal. Alright, I guess we'll draw cards. We have a light bomb to kill the Drake next turn anyway. Alright, 3, 6. Is it worth 4 cards? This probably is. Do I want to play Zombie Chow? I don't know, he's about to spell power swipe me. I think I can hold back the Zombie Chow. What is the origins of my name? An old StarCraft Brood War player. Called Firebat Hero. I thought he was cool when I was a wee little kid and watched esports. So then I just named myself Firebat because I liked the name from him, and then it kind of stuck. And then I just accidentally started doing this somehow. Alright. Well, let's get a Stalag out there. And just give it some health. Why no music? I just don't want the YouTube VODs of the Deck Doctor to get muted, so I can put them up on YouTube, because most of my YouTube stream highlights people don't really care for, but people said great things about the Deck Doctor bits, so I want to make sure they're not muted so I can continue putting that content up on my YouTube and hopefully try and generate some sort of a following there, because as it stands, me and YouTube are not working out. The growth is very slow. Do I think cutting a Blackwing Corruptor from Dragon Priest is a good idea? To add consistency. No, I think that's one of the only cards that's really good in that deck. Like, it's your only card that allows you to, like, beat people that do things like Innervate or Prep or anything that cheats the mana curve. So, I'd recommend 2. Priest is so much better against Druid now, because some idiot told everybody to stop playing Aspirants, and like Aspirant is so strong against Priest because Priest doesn't have a way to deal with it on the earlier turns in the game. So Druid just auto wins if they have Aspirant in their opening hand. But nobody plays Aspirant anymore, so it's like working really good for this Priest run. Okay, how am I killing this? I guess we'll go here first. Oh, I can get Stalag. That's pretty dope. Dun, dun, dun. Didn't I say I didn't like Aspirant? Yes, yes I did. That's why it's funny. Well, kind of sucks that we're not going to get the guy anymore. Alright, so we probably want to kill this Drake. We can do this and only Nova. Take care of it. Play another Belcher. How do I not have, like, one of my 2 Cabals for this, you know? Yeah, I think I should just kill it and then play another Belcher. I don't really want to just ignore spell power. That's like one of the ways you get swung back really hard, so I'm trying to avoid it. Ginger tea, you say, huh? I actually had some like ginger and honey tea one time, and it actually worked really, really well. So I should probably do that. That's a good suggestion. I don't know. I've been making my cold worse because I'm an idiot. I wake up like every day at like 5 a.m. to go running with my dog, and that is not helping my cold at all. Turns out that makes you more sick. Alright, we could probably light bomb this, honestly. I don't know. Might be too fast. Probably just flash heal. Yeah, flash heal's better. Just do this, and do that, and put the damage on the knot and the taunt. And do that. And he's druids. We just want to play all of our minions. Just get Deathlord out there. They usually don't Poison Seed Starfall you, but it is rank 15.
Fire it up.
TVS Nick subscribed for 15 months in a row. Sub-hype. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing, man. Feel free to link a deck list if you want to get a deck doctored. You're second in the queue. I apologize that we haven't gotten to that queue. Sorry about that EO sign. This game's taking forever. It's not my fault. This guy just doesn't want to die. Alright. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 damages. We're close. Not close enough. I guess we're doing this then. Alright, almost got him.
Fire it up.
Lieutenant Smash 324. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. Thanks for subscribing. How's it going, dude? Feel free to link a deck list in chat. I'll add it to the queue of deck doctor decks, man. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Or welcome to it originally. You're a bat now. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, we got the deck list to add to the queue. Monkey Shaman. Cool. Alright, it's finally time to begin doctoring. Hope you guys are ready for this. It is Eosines Reno. But wait, there's more. Reno Dragon. But wait, we got a third element to it. Shadow form. Alright. Alright, we gotta win with this too, because it's the first deck doctor game of the day, so we always win the first game of the day. Oops. Alright. This is gonna take forever to build because it's all one-ofs. So sit tight, guys. Alright, Shrink Master, Museum Curator, Worm. I like the absurdity of the deck, that's for sure. I like how our only 2 have Shadow form. We're staying true to our plan. It's definitely creative and wacky, so it should be pretty fun. Melon's Chosen, Dark Cultist. So far, we're playing all the good cards, so that's good. Sometimes people play Reno decks, and I look at their one-ofs, and I'm like, what are you doing with your life? But so far, we got good one-ofs, so that makes sense. Like, no card I've put in is like a card I wouldn't put in Priest. They're all pretty high par cards. So this could work so far. Alright. I missed Shadowward Pain. Shadow Word Paint's kind of sketchy, but we'll see how it goes. I guess it makes sense when your early game's a little bit weaker because you only have one zombie chow and whatnot. Alright. Four. Dun, dun, dun. Twilight Drake. Alright. Reno Jackson, of course. Sometimes I get decks submitted to me that are all one-ofs and then don't have Reno Jackson in them. And I'm like, really? Come on. You know? What are you doing? So this is good. We got Reno Jackson in our one-of deck. Makes sense. I'm missing a card. Light Bomb? I think it's Light Bomb. Nope, it's not Light Bomb. Fuck. I hate it when you miss one card in a Reno deck. Like Christ. Sludge Belcher. That's gotta be it. Alright. Alright, the only copy of 2-ofs is Shadow Form. Normally isn't a card you run in Priest, but we're trying to use... We have like a curve that makes sense, right? We got the 1-drops like normal. We got like 2 zombie chows basically because we got 1 Twilight Whelp, 1 zombie chow. We got Shadowward Pain for like extra removal to make up for like having worse 2s. And then we got 1 death, 1 Vol'jin to make up for 2 deaths. And then Entomb Light Bomb is fine. So yeah, we got like a pretty standard Priest curve, even though it's all 1-ofs, which is pretty good. And then our finisher is like Shadow Form, and then we leverage, I guess, Reno Jackson to be able to give us time to get the Shadow Form thing happening and get value out of that. So I can get behind what we're trying to do here. It makes some sense. So let's try it, and then review it, and then try and make changes after that. Easy game, easy life. Just a free win. I think Patron is still a viable deck choice to climb ladder with. Check out Show's past broadcast. He just hit, I think it was like top 10 on both servers with Patron in his last broadcast. Or he was doing just extremely well with it in the end of the season there. Because everyone was playing Egg Druid and regular Druid at the end of the season, and Patron farms both of those decks. So I definitely think it's pretty strong. So against Aggro Shaman, I think we're going to want to keep Shadowward Pain. These cards are too high cost to really justify keeping. Even though Belcher's good against aggro, cost 5. We need to get off the ground first before we get to that point, as Shaman will kill you. And we don't have flash heals or any sort of recovery mechanisms, so we need to keep our health total high. Alright, Twilight Guardian could be good if we find one of our other dragons. Our dragon count, though, is at how much? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually have a decent dragon count, so we should have good odds of finding a dragon in time. Do I want to coin Shadowward Pain that? That's a difficult question. I don't think so. I want to save my coin for Twilight Guardian. Who plays Egg Druid? The guy, Jackie Chan, hit #1 legend on EU with Egg Druid on the last day of the season. And then everybody and their brother was playing Egg Druid for about an hour. Then they realized it was all terrible, and they couldn't figure out how to play it right. And then they all gave up on it. But for a good hour and a half period there, a lot of people just hit top 10 queuing into like 14 Egg Druids in a row and just farming them with anything. Alright, so we can kill this and then coin the Twilight Guardian next turn. I like that. Our curve's balancing out. Alright. Well, Twilight Guardian. I don't really want to invest the mana into Shadow Forming. I want to get the board first, so I want to use pretty much every card in my hand and then start using Shadow Form to do things. It's like too early to use it, or maybe use it on turn 5 if I can kill something with it. But mainly I want to be developing first. It's like the priority. Because the Shadow Form's slow. Well, we gotta find our one of Holy Nova. Maybe we just do it. Next turn I want to play Drake though, so I don't want to be hero powering. So I'm kind of tempted just to Shrinkmeister to kill one and then heal for 2. I think that's the most defensive line I can take here, which is kind of what I want to be doing. So I'm going to Shrinkmeister just to absorb 2 damage and kill one of the minions, and then next turn my Drake can be better suited on the board. Missed donation. Oh, sorry. Let's see, what was the donation? We got a $10 donation from UK Ronin. Alright. So we'll add you to the queue, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for donating. This is something I just fucked around with, but interested to see how I can go on with it. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, man. Alright, I'll add you to the list. Alright. Alright. So yeah, Azure Drake. Hopefully it slows him down a little bit. Could have also Shadow Form to remove that, but I like cycling. I like getting a minion in play. The minion's gonna stop 4 damage if he has to kill it. Ow. Well, shit. So doing this removes 5 damage. Healing removes 2 damage. Potentially more, depending on what we get off this. If we get something to play it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're assuming he has no burn in his hand and he trades if we go with any play that's not Light Bomb. I guess for Light Bombing. Feels dead. Well, nothing would have saved us there. Even if we got the taunt, we were just dead over the top. Yup. Alright. We got Face Shaman, so I'm gonna give it one more try just because getting Face Shaman is dumb. And we're not about stupid shit here. So we'll give it one more try. I apologize to people waiting in the queue, but you gotta admit that's pretty bullshit. Stolp just got skamazed for $10. Hey man, Happy New Year. I looked up the Reno Warrior list and came up with a list of my own. Please look at it and try and check for improvements. Thanks, dude. I'll add you to the queue. I appreciate the donation. Happy New Year to you too, man. Alright. I want to keep the dragon with the Wormrest Agent. This card's so good on 2, and we got the dragon to buff it. It seems good. Alright. Oh yeah, we have a pretty sick dragon hand. Look at this 2, 3, 4, 5 curve. Oh my. Crushing it, man. This curve's insane. Dude, we might be able to slow down the game, get Shadow Form out, and start Shadow Forming some fools. It might just work. Alright, do we want to pop the bubble to try and play around Kings? Like, it makes the trade on board really shit for us, but, like, Kings is... Even if he has Kings, how am I killing it? Like, he Kings trades, and then he's got a... It just kills this efficiently, so we can't deal with it even if he does Kings. So, screw it. Let's go face. It helps against True Silver to make that trade, though, doesn't it? No, not really, because then he can just kill the other guy. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's get this guy buffed up so that we can try and kill his trop. I guess... Yeah, I want it to be able to go into that and survive, and it probably is already going to do that, so I don't feel too bad getting the Twilight Guardian buffed either, so I don't care which one. May even prefer the Twilight Guardian, but not sure. He probably doesn't have Mustard because he coined a Shredder. He's probably got another Shredder. Oh, that's awkward. I would have played around that to try and force the buff on the other thing. Okay, okay. Alright. Spell Power Holy Nova. That could be something juicy. Might just be what we need. Well, not really good against Belcher. Oh, Shadowward Pain's good against Belcher? Oh, baby. But then what do we develop behind it, though, is the problem. Nothing. It's sad. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to play my own Belcher and my Zombie Chow and just try and set up a big board to do... Like, my Belcher should hopefully protect my Drake, and I should be able to get the Spell Power Holy Nova off next turn. Maybe this is like a stalemate board, and he just doesn't want to double trade into that because it's so clunky. And then we're able to get the Shadowward Pain off next turn with the Holy Nova after he just Challenger passes or something. Or he plays Lothab, damn. Well, that's not good. That could have went better. Well, that smells like a redemption. So I don't really want to trade anything here. We have Shrinkmeister Cabal next turn. Yeah, I don't want to play into this redemption super hard, so I think I can just pass. I could kill this, take the 1-2, though. I don't know, playing nothing seems really, really bad. So maybe I do just kill this and try and take the 1-2, and then if it's redemption, it's redemption. Could just not be redemption, you know? We'll see. It's redemption. I knew it was redemption. I knew this would happen. Alright. I want the other slime. Just like passing seems so bad. We have so much mana in our hand, so we want to be like doing things. I don't know. So I felt like I kind of just had to do something there. Passing seemed too weak on the board. We don't have a light bomb in hand, so if he like snowballs with something big, then we're just behind by a lot. And it's not like expensive if he has the redemption, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Double secret. Alright, so we can kill things that come back from Avenge, so that's pretty cool. So, how do I want to do this? I could, like...